Shalom and sound vibes to everyone that is viewing this. This one is going to be rather short. I'm going to try to anyway. Let's start with prayer. Eternal Father, Baba, Yahweh, Yahweh. Thank you, praise you, and love you for this time and for this revelation that you show me in your word through the teachings of Emmanuel Yeshua, and which were brought on by you. May this be of teaching, learning, and love. Selah. Like I said, I'm gonna make this kind of quick. We have a man, right now the hot topic is the laws. Are they done away with? And of course, everyone, and this is really something in the Christian community, and it's kind of baffling, but they do what they do. But the thing is, we got to go by the teachings of Emmanuel Yeshua, which was brought on by Yahweh Yahweh. And once again, asking, well, what are the laws? Well, what does Emmanuel Yeshua say about the laws? That's also Emmanuel Yahushua, Yahshua, Yehushua, and any other translation that comes out to Yah is salvation. That's what it's all about. If you sitting up here squawking about the text instead of the translation, you need a counseling. You need to get it together. Well, the teaching that was brought to me was the parables, and why parables I'll get to here in a minute. But in Matthew 13:24 through 30 is the wheat and the tares. Well, the translation was given for that in verses 36 through 43. Now, what brought me to attention, it says that the ones that the wheat that is going in the fire is going to be is the ones that are disobedient. In the book of Yahweh, I may need to zoom in on that just a little bit so you can actually see it. Yeah. In the book of Yahweh, it says the law of Yahweh. In the Aramaic version, it said, them doers or workers of iniquity. In the King James version and the New English Bible, which, by the way, I did look back on that. It is 1970. If anyone's interested or whatnot, it says lawlessness. But what really got my attention was the Orthodox Jewish Bible. It says not only Torah, but it says antinomian. Now, anybody who knows, go look that up and you'll see that's the very concept that the Christian community is saying. And not all Christians. I will say that it's not all Christians, but too much of the majority, I say about 85 plus on that end. Now, why did the Messiah speak in parables? Well, that was it was explained in Matthew 13:10 through 15. And there's a thing going around saying, why believers, so-called, so many people need all this endless proof. Well, reason being is because that's what Emmanuel was saying, is that they need all this endless proof, and in the end, they still won't believe, won't receive, and not wanting to. That sounds very familiar with these people, when not only just the not only just with the laws, but, well, I guess that deals with the laws too, is, what can be eaten, what's supposed to be eaten, this, that, and the third. But the thing about it is according to this, lawlessness or anti-Torah, whatever the case is, you're weak. Antinomian, please look that up. The thing is, and I put down here, is this bottom part, done away with. Who said that? Who started that? What authority did this person or council or whatever it has? They're not Mani Yeshua. They're not Yahweh. They're not Yahweh. They didn't give that authority. Only person that gave that authority was Mani Yeshua, and he's doing everything that Baba says. Where in Scripture does it say that? It does not say anywhere in Scripture in that. There's tons of scriptures that say basically this is what happens. We over here now because of transgressions of the law. So I don't understand that. How they come up with that is simply anti-Messiah or Antiochus. If you want to put it on there, it's all trying to do it. And why is because it's not of the Father, our Creator, our Maker. So please, y'all, especially anybody that's Christian that's looking at this, look at what you're saying. There's a woe in, if I remember correctly, Isaiah that specifically says about your own type of inclination when it comes to the word. And the same fire for the wheat it talks about in there is the same fire it says there. So in actuality, Mani Yeshua was saying it in parables, but he was quoting that. I'm finding out along the way. There's a lot of stuff that Mani Yeshua was saying that's actually scripture, but he put it in parable text because basically he was saying, for these folks that need all of this and still won't receive, it ain't for you. Those who are of him is going to understand through those parables, either maybe not immediately, but in the sweet by and by, it's going to come to you. Thank everyone once again for looking at this. May it be an Esher to you, or Ashrei in the Orthodox Jewish Bible. May our Father, Haya, Esher you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, and give you shalom. Selah.